where we'll see which conference reigns supreme today. It's the Denver Broncos and the New Orleans Saints.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. So now here are the Broncos to take over on offense, led out by their rookie quarterback, drafted 12th overall, Bo Nix out of Oregon.
And he really established himself as one of the best quarterbacks in the country a season ago. 45 touchdown passes and only 3 interceptions. A dynamic athlete, processes a lot of information in a short amount of time, and puts his team in a great position to win on each and every down. You don't break the NCAA record for highest completion percentage without having all those attributes, and I think that he'll translate very well in Denver.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on third down, it's Nix. Eluding the pressure right. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down.
That's a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
On fourth down, it's Riley Dixon on now to kick it away for Denver. Deep for New Orleans is Rashid Shaheed. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints heading out for the first time, and there's Derek Carr at quarterback in his 11th NFL season now and second in black and gold.
And Carr continues to produce good numbers on paper. He completed over 68% of his passes last season while also throwing 25 touchdowns to just 8 interceptions. But as impressive as those numbers are, the numbers he's seeking, big numbers in the playoffs. And we expect him and his team to be back in the playoff mix when January rolls around.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. They run it again with Kamara. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. To throw, it's Carr. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he is going to have a Saints first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
That's good for us Saints.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Carr now to throw. They'll get this out to Kamara. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only, Charles, in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And, partner, you know I'm a veteran.
Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the return will stop right around the 25. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Throwing Nix. And that's incomplete.
That one was tipped up in the air and fortunately fell away for the defense because if the offense is able to grab that one, that's a short little jaunt into the end.
And Williams is in for a Denver touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Broncos take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Lutt's good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutt's to kick it off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7. Now Carr. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
From the gun, it's Carr. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 34-yard line. Now Carr. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. From the 25, here's 2nd and 2.
At the Broncos' 25-yard line.
Again, it's Carr. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So they need 2 yards here on third down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive. Throwing now is Carr. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 15-yard line.
That's good for another Saints.
Kamara up the middle. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Saints on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Carr going to throw. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Juwan Johnson, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Saints are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Groupie able to add to PAT. And we are tied at 7. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And Denver getting set to take the field. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in the second quarter. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From the 43, here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Carr to throw. And he'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Now Carr. Back to Kamara for another catch. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. To throw his Carr. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Offside, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Here's Carr. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
At the 6-yard line.
Back to throw. Carr on the check down. He finds Kamara. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Well, they have not been shy about looking his way in this first half. That's already 7 catches for him now, and we've yet to hit halftime. They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? Alvin Kamara reeling it in on back-to-back plays. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Carr keeps it on the sneak. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Derek Carr scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Saints will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. A point after, good by Groupie. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Complete to number 14, Portland Sutton. A gain of 12. First down, Denver.
Working out of the gun is Nix. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
Nix to the air. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines.
The Saints going to go on offense one final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Shotgun now for Carr.
He lets it go deep for Olave.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
He finds his man Johnson. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Oh, he's going up top for Wilson.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
He's going to take another shot here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So it's halftime here in New Orleans where the Saints...
Apologies to Coach. Cut him short. We'll talk to him post-game. We got business to get down to. Third quarter action ready to go.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought the first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
To throw, it's Carr. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And some space here. Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 39-yard line. A 10th carry for Kamara. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Second down, and it's Kamara again.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Carr now to throw.
It gets this complete to Shaheed.
And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 21. A give to Kamara running right. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
Pat Surtain getting down from his corner spot to make that play.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So Carr departs, and on is Blake Groupie for the Saints field goal. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Clock showing 90 seconds to go in the third. Now it's Nix. Throw over the middle, taken in by Dulcich. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Off the play fake. Nix. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Throwing Nix. Over the middle, complete. That's Reynolds. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to make it fourth down. Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. This is taken at about the 14. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. From the gun now on third down, Carr. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on third down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. Nix from the shotgun. Finds Dulcich out left side. And he's going to get this inside the 30. To throw is Nix. And he's going to go down here as sacked. They push him back to the 34. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Stopped short of the 25, but that second effort got him a couple extra. Short throw caught by Dulcich. He stiff arms him, and he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. to throw. Here's Nix. He finds Sutton crossing the formation complete. Here we go, 1st and goal. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Bo Nix taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Broncos have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And the Saints coming back out ready to go for this next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. A busy night continues for Kamara. And he will have a Saints 1st down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory for him. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Again, it's Kamara. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location.